Yeah, aye. 2K20, straight swagging. Yeah, no, I've been running my foot on the pedal, racing for a check. Money the motivation, cause I'm seeing races. I'm just chilling in the back, feeling like Tom Brady. How proof it in the booth, I'm groovy like. No, I'm so Annie that with all the plus of women in the pen like a shot. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris Crawley. With the J from the Spartan. I'm salsa quite often. Probably George for the throbbers. Dominique Hawkins of lobbies. I'm being honest. Black mama hit the progress. I need a milli ticket in the safe with about 100 million sitting in the. I got the splash whipping with the drip. Lil' Kyle salsa riding with the waves. I got the heart of an ape. No, this ain't no Atlanta, but how I push it, I'm the brave. I got the turn to push up all the ways. Hit me with the hyphy like we at the. I hustle hard for residuals. I go hard up the court like umbilicals. Harder than physicals. I'm good, I'm too nice with the synonyms. I ain't too far to a 9 to 5 minimum. I want an out kid and I'm pushing forward. That's what Robert Ory 3 and final moments. You ain't fitting right to my components. I be the question to my opponents. Hit them with Iverson moves in the tuck. Feeling like Giannis right out the box. Blue like the Titan and swing like the truck. Story I convince how I'm wet with the clutch. Remember when Michael fake dunked and laid it. Melo back with the D nuggets, he slayed it.
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, they've got Paul George. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players. But you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Bledsoe against Beverly. Pass to Zubac. Feeds to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Common occurrence for Leonard. Once he makes his way to the rim, Kawhi levels up.
And here is Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Beverly.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Up top, Leonard. 5 on the clock. Right side, George. No good on the 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how Chris Middleton is still overlooked in terms of the impact he can have on a game. Coach said, you look up at the end of the night, and he always gets his numbers. He may not be flashy about it, but you have to game plan for him. So Middleton won't catch them off guard tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And the Clippers have possession after the basket by Milwaukee.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Just 2 to shoot.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Shots good by Middleton.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Zubats, makes it off the glass.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Bledsoe against Beverly. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and he banks in the layup.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Outside, George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him. The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC, 5 first-round picks, and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from George.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the 2nd pick in the 2017 draft, that or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
So he gets them both.
In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A. To me, it's Batman and Batman.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. He doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here's Shamet after the basket by Milwaukee. Middleton with it. Now DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. Comes up empty down low. Shamet with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Outside Williams. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Unloads. And that one hits back iron.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
They grabbed their own miss. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Now here's Williams. Passes it to Harrell. Leonard against Middleton. Fires from 18. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Over to the wing. Here's Bledsoe. He shoots again. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Williams. Pass to Morris. Now here's Harrell. Back to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Williams' shot is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 8-point game. Shots good by Middleton.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Williams looking around. The pass to Leonard. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Clippers trail by 8. Green is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Williams. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Milwaukee.
Every coach would appreciate having Montrezl Harrell on their roster. Plays unselfish, does the dirty work, and gives his team an edge.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harrell.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
George is checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley comes in for Williams. Both good from the line that time. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well-suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Korver, no luck. Clippers trail by 6. And that one's good. Beverley.
Explosive first step off the bounce. Beverley has the speed to do this.
Hill against Jackson. And the rejection by Harrell. On the wing, George. Guarded by Korver. George passes to Green. Back to George. Offensive rebound. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Green.
Quick off the floor for these offensive rebounds. Green's 7'2" wingspan. It helps him snatch them.
Now here is Hill. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. A second chance effort. Can't get the layup.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And it's George missing. Bucks have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. And so it's Milwaukee now. After the Clippers pick up 2. Ilyasova. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. To the inside. Outside for George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 5 points so far.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
George against Korver. Outside Hill. And there's the feed to Lopez. Rebound by Harrell. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Outside Korver. The kick out to Lopez. And it's Korver in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
The Clippers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jermichael Green. Landry Shamet's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And it's Williams in for Reggie Jackson.
One shot.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Yeah, a pretty big difference. Middleton finds DiVincenzo to end the run, and he dunks it down.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Pass to Shamet. Here's Zubac. He's covered by Matthews. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Zubac for Los Angeles. They've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Good.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's DiVincenzo. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Williams in the post, defended by Middleton. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got his second basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Williams. And that one is off. Great D that time from Middleton. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. He nails it. And we're tied up. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Fires top of the key. George with the bucket.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Zubac. He's off on that one. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. Here's Matthews. Banked in off the glass. Matthews has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Here is Matthews. Six to shoot. Shoots from the high post. That's short off the rim. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Here's Bledsoe. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Pass to Matthews. Now here's Bledsoe. Another shot. He lays it in. Bledsoe's got 6 points.
At his best when playing with that attack mindset. Bledsoe there blasting through contact.
Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Giannis. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts of maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Now, here is Morris. Kyle Korver missing his last shot. Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Lopez. Lets it go from 11. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Korver. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Count it. Lopez has got 6.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now here's Green. On the wing, Morris. And here's Beverly. Over Ilyasova. Hill pulls it in. The Bucks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's Connaughton. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. So, for the Clippers, Landry Shamet comes in for Green, and it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Milwaukee with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Hill finds Lopez. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Great concentration from Lopez to absorb the contact and finish the play off anyway.
1:24 left here in the third quarter. Williams against DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. There's Shamet. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Williams. No good from Connaughton. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now Shamet still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fires for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Connaughton. Offensive rebound. It's back to Hill. The pass to Williams. Now here is Hill. And another shot. Morris with the rebound. Shamet with it. To end the drought. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Williams and Shamet are the guard set. And it's Harrell in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Outside Williams. Outside Leonard. Here's Harrell. Back to Leonard. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Bledsoe outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Bledsoe.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Clippers trail by 3. Outside Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Matthews, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. Matthews has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. George with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Zubac. Nobody near Leonard. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Bucks leading by 3. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And Bledsoe, here we go. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard on the wing to tie it up. And the Clippers miss again. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's good, 2 points. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now, here is George. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Leonard again missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. Down low, here's Yacht. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And the Clippers call time here.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here's George after Wesley Matthews scored. Passes it to Beverly. Zubac in the post. Lopez is there with the fadeaway. And the shot is long. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots a fader. That one, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Pass break, Milwaukee. That's a 2 from Matthews. Rebound by the Clippers. Harrell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Beverly. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. Bledsoe's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Matthews. Rebound by the Clippers. On the wing, George. Guarded by Bledsoe. Beverly looking around. Leonard, the open look. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Antetokounmpo passes to Bledsoe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there's a level of toughness to Bledsoe's game. He doesn't back down from getting in there and mixing it up with the big fellas.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bledsoe. Morris is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Matthews. And so he hits both. 1:11 left in the fourth. Clippers trail by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
Their superior ball handling, 1 of 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Now here's Bledsoe. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Lopez. And the Bucks miss again. Beverly against Bledsoe. Right side, Leonard. Shot to stop the run. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The nuances that Kawhi has added to his game. That time, the little up fake.
Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
He's an NBA champion and Finals MVP in 2014. Kawhi continues to impact the game at the highest level.
Leonard hits them both. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Brown. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.